It's a really big deal for some of us. And this next topic actually has a cool podcast called the Space Cast about psychedelics. And it is going to get her ass roasted tomorrow here in this very stage. So come check that out, Denver Roast Battle. Put your hands together, everybody, for Hannah Gray!
Fuck yeah. Thank you. Hell yeah. Okay, I'm gonna start with the wings just because you gotta get the hardest part out of the way. But like, there are parties, I do have IBS, so it's like, when I see food and IBS, it's like, I don't know what's gonna be behind door number 3. It's either shitting my pants or it's not. Alright. Let's start with this one. I would say one of this, but I didn't fucking tell me. So, that's rough. But, alright. That's like a popper on the inside. You know, that's why it's just like, I'm ready for it. Oh man. Whew, alright. That is fun. Alright. Man. Yeah, like spicy food and IBS and doing this show kind of thing, I am dog shit at making decisions. You know what I mean? Just like, we're gonna try our best, but like, at this point, I feel like I make bad decisions like it's a hobby. You know, like, I even have scrapbooks, possibly a bourbon at this point. Just like, I was terrible at making decisions. And a fucking slut. No, just kidding. Thank you. What is shit? Alright. Alright. So, as a basic white girl, do we feel like us ladies like to cutesy up words and stuff like that? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like ghosting definitely made by a basic white girl. Like, let's do the most terrible thing possible. Like, let's pretend you don't exist at all, but like, if I say I caspered that ass, that's a little less like, it's a little less abrasive, you know what I mean? I don't know. Woo, man, that one is still, I'm trying to like finish my wings, but I don't know if I will be. But, woo, woo, yes, alright, yes, oh, it was fun. So like, with being dog shit at making decisions, and like every other white girl in Denver, I am bisexual. You know what I mean? It's fun. I mean, I think I'm bisexual mostly because I went to high school with a bunch of like, I would say Jamaicans or DJ Khaled's, for those who don't know. It's just like, he eats everything except for pussy. I don't know why. Why is that the case? Fuck. Oh, it's hot as shit. Alright. We're gonna power through this one. The other parts with like being bisexual is I'm dating both sexes. I've realized that everyone's terrible. I mean, in their own special fashion. Just like my ex-girlfriend, she stole my car on full. Yeah. And then my ex-boyfriend emailed me for 2 years, and he emailed me for 2 years because I don't know how to block a motherfucker on email. I was trying to Google it, and then like, if we can't tell, I smoke weed, so I would just forget every time, you know? Just like, we're gonna try our best. Woo. Man, that's hot as shit. Alright, I'm trying to move on to the next one, but I don't know if I can yet without making that dark to the bathroom. But like with other shitty decisions that I make, I am former military. I know, weird. That you come in this sport in 2023, you know? Just like with the lady Black Panther and like a lady National Treasure person and shit like that. Like, no, it's fun. But like with that other like cutesy up words and shit like that, my favorite part to say is I got complaints in the sandbox, which is the fun part of like, I got blown the fuck up in Afghanistan. Yeah. It's a fun light spin on it, you know? I don't know. It doesn't sound as bad. I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna try and move on to this next one and hope I don't die. Alright. Alright. Yeah. Holy shit. Alright. They're somehow spicy and fruity at the same time. You know what I mean? For Pride Month, you know? It is also fun with it being Pride Month. So I may be failing at Pride got like a big black dildo and a big black boyfriend this month. So thank you. So I fucking crushed Juneteenth, guys. At least one of them works, you know? I don't know. Oh man, this is spicy as shit. All right. Trying to not die. All right. Other fun parts though, with like having a traumatic brain injury, you know, how do I put it? I compartmentalize better than everyone, you know. I could be mad at my boyfriend and it's just like, I was mad. I don't fucking remember what for or anything, but like, sometimes you gotta etch-sketch that bitch, you know what I mean? It's like, total system reset. No, I don't know. Cool. So I hear it's your bachelor party. Bachelorette party. That's what I meant. Shit, I'm really bad at it. No, I never got to have one. Cause oh man, all right, this is a like, oh maybe it's a story. I don't know. So I proposed to my ex-girlfriend. Ooh, it was fun, except for it was like one of those like before COVID, I had COVID kind of stories where like I had Robitussin and a fuck ton of acid. What had happened, right, is I got stuck in a loop. So like, I'm a hopeless romantic. So I was like, will you marry me? All like grandiose and shit like that. And well, I was asking someone who was not very romantic. Ah man, it was a weird night. It was a weird night. But anyway, we're moving on. All right, because that was more depressing than I thought. Okay. Gotta get some celery in this bitch. Okay. With other shitty decisions that I make, right? So, does anyone else like feel like they live in the hood, but maybe not the hood? You know, this is Denver, you know? Hell yeah. Well, I live in Lafayette, so I thought like, oh, how much hipster could we get? You know what I mean? But Tuesday, I woke up to a flashbang, right? Yeah, first of all, I went to go grab my rifle, like, are we back in Iraq? What's going on here? You know? Well, it turns out my like really shitty neighbor, who I like hate with a passion, it's mostly because he's a drug dealer and he's never sold me drugs before. Exactly, what the fuck is that? Do I not look like a drug dealer at a festival? I don't know. But so it was great. It was fun. What had happened is this dude was like in a like car theft ring, and he somehow was making like $1 billion in the past 11 months. I don't know where the fuck that money went because it was not in his house. He was driving the hoopty, you know what I mean? But it was okay though, cause like I did call the cops on him as like the basic white girl that I am. I don't feel bad about it though, because he had a guard dog who he like was just like, I'm gonna get a guard dog and see what the fuck happens. And he didn't trade it or anything, so he just left it outside for like a week in November. Yeah, exactly. The white girl in me was like, oh no, dude, we're calling PETA or animal control. I don't know which fucking one, but something is happening. The moral of the brighter side of the story is that's how I got my dog coded. So, thank you. It's a better, he likes his life. No, it's fun. I will say though, with like living next to shitty people, does anyone ever have like that roommate that just like, their mere existence just pisses me the fuck off? Yeah. You know what I mean? They're just like, how is a motherfucker this dirty? You know, it's just like, there wasn't a dishwasher that came with the apartment or anything, but the asshole, you know, roommate who just can't have the dishes built up in the sink. You know, yeah, it turns out I got hired as a dishwasher in my own home, guys. It was a fun time, but I felt like being former military, like, cause it was my first roommate out of boot camp. I thought the brainwashing would go over for the cleanliness stuff. Shit fucking didn't, it was wild. Everything was kosher until like the very last day of our lease. She had called me that morning and asked like, hey man, did you shit in my closet? And I'm like, bro, we're in Florida of all places. Being a Colorado native and drinking in Florida is kind of like having like that taken set of skills, you know, like I was born a mile high, high, so I'm always a mile high, you know, first of all. And then like the drinking just followed suit. But it was even weirder to try and explain that to like colonels and shit in the military, just like, no, sir, I do not shit in my roommate's closet. I'm a grown adult. What the fuck? It was a weird time. But it is fun though being a native of Colorado because like, how do I put it? My tolerance is just like that much higher than everyone else's. You know, like it's a little low in the blood and shit like that. Wow, okay. These really are like internal poppers in the nose, you know? Just like, I can breathe now, motherfuckers, let's go! Oh, man. Only other question I got for you guys is, how do I put it? As a former military person, oh man, no, that's a new one too. Okay. So, my parents, they're deadheads, right? I had managed to dose both those guys in like one fell swoop. It was great. It was great. No, for Easter, Mom made like a blue mushroom risotto. Mom and Dad break the colors that year, y'all. Dope fucking, you know what I mean? And Dad, oh man, dear old Dad, I thought he was having a heart attack. But turns out he just had like 12 hits of acid water for like 3 days. But they're Grateful Dead, so they live to tell the tale. It's okay. You know?